given up. I just had a rough 3 days. Pretty good for a rookie. I've never done anything like that before. I've studied my AWOL some, not enough apparently, but I did enjoy the time that I was out there. Me and Moose Liver started out at the lodge Friday night, and Ron Brown picked us up there at the lodge Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and took us out to Springer. We hiked up Springer and back down. It was an eye-opener, that's for sure, but it was a beautiful day. I'm cold-natured, so if I didn't keep moving, I was freezing. I didn't have the proper gloves, that's for sure, because we come on down Springer and headed out towards Stover Creek shelter. We got pretty wore out, and we stealth camped by the creek before you cross over the bridge to go to the shelter. It was damp and cold that night, and I thought I was crazy. Then we got up the next morning, got a late start, and made it to Falls Creek Falls, beautiful waterfall. And then we decided right off the beaten path there was a flat part with a little fireplace, and we stealth camped there as well our second night. Started raining that night. My tent was thought condensation the second night. It was really wet. I have a, you can see here, it's a Lightheart Gear duo tent. I don't know, I didn't order the tent, and that's my fault. I should have done that, but Moose Liver's daughter helped by ordering that, and I'm not sure if it was seam sealed. Now, I see it's like a rubber, if you can see that, the rubber on the seams there, but the whole tent where I laid my third night, it was like it was just raining right on me, like I wasn't even in the tent. So, but so after Falls Creek Falls, the second night we hiked on up Hawk Mountain, and we stayed at Hawk Mountain Shelter. It rained, or Hawk Mountain Campsite, not the shelter. We didn't get that far. It rained all day. My hands were beet red and frozen. And I thought, what the heck are you doing? You're not prepared for this. You need to rethink a little bit. I'm not sure how I can find out if my tent can be sealed up better. My tent was soaked. I have a Nemo Disco for side sleepers because I'm a side sleeper, 15 degree, and it was soaking wet. So packing everything up, our third day, my pack felt like it was double the weight because everything was soaked. We hiked on out of the rest of Hawk Mountain and came out to Hightower Gap, where Ron Brown picked us up that afternoon and took us to the Season Inn. And I really wasn't for sure what I was going to do. I definitely was disappointed in myself for not doing better. And then I thought, can I really be a through hiker, or should I do sections? I slept on it that night, and got a hold of my daughter and told her to just come on and get me, and if she heard anything different in the morning, I would let her know if I'd changed my mind. But I woke up and I didn't. I needed to come home and see about my tent for sure, because that is going to be my shelter while I'm out there, and if it's not holding up, then it's not happening. I can't do that to myself. I've talked to Ramdino through messages and asked him about the section hiking, and I don't know, but I do want to continue because I did dedicate my hike to my missing sister, Brenda Sue Davidson, and she is still missing, and I want to do this hike for her, and I'm not giving up. So I'm gonna see about working a little bit, on my tent. I think everything's dry now. I spent my day unpacking and washing and hanging out to dry, and I'll study my maps a little bit better and see what I can do. But I appreciate everybody asking about me, and I really enjoyed out there hiking. I was trucking along, even in the rain, even though my fingers felt like they were going to fall off. I had two trekking poles in one hand and fingers under my rain poncho, and maybe I should have had frog togs. I didn't. I just got a poncho and tied a string around it to keep it down, but it really didn't. The wind was blowing it, and my pants were soaked. I'm not one to stay in a tent for a long time. I like to be out doing things, so sitting in my tent for 12, 15 hours is not me. You got to get up, get going, daylight till almost dark, and get some miles in. So that's my plan. And I guess I'll hike my own hike and be out there hiking and being a section hiker. So please do follow along. When I do get back out there, I'll let you know. Probably take me a couple of weeks. I get everything situated for section hiking, and I've been excited on seeing other hikers and saying hello. And my goal was to meet hikers from all over. The first hiker that come down off Springer was from Netherlands, and I thought, wow, if I could get her to share my YouTube about my missing sister, and along with other hikers that come from all over the world, that was my goal, to meet them and ask them to share. And I will follow along with them too. I've subscribed to several. I met Hiking with Braids over pizza across from Season Inn Tuesday night. And she got back out on that trail Wednesday morning. So I wish you luck. You're awesome. And Tribute, was great meeting you at the lodge at breakfast Saturday morning. So I appreciate all you do for the hikers out there and hope to cross paths with you again. And happy hiking to everybody. Thank you.